In this presentation, we will learn how to search for a particular element in a circular singly linked list. So let's get started. Let us suppose this is the circular singly linked list available in front of us and tail pointer is currently pointing to the last node of this list. Our target is to search for this element that is 66 in the list. Of course, we have to traverse the list in order to find the element in the list. Definitely, traversal procedure is required because we have to search for an element in a list, right? For this, we need a temporary pointer. And that's why I have declared here a temp pointer, and it must be assigned with this tail next, right? That means temp pointer must point to the first node of this list. Now we will see if the element we are looking for is the first element of the list or not, right? Here we know that temp pointer is pointing to the first node of this list. Now we will check if the element we are looking for is the first element of this list or not. If it is, then we will return the index of this element, that is 0. Otherwise, we will move our temp pointer towards right. I am assuming here that the index of the first element is 0, index of second element is 1, index of third element is 2, and so on. I will simply return index 0 if the element we are looking for is the first element of the list, okay? In order to traverse this list, we definitely need a do-while loop, right? First, we have to declare an element variable which must be assigned with 66 because this is the element we are looking for. And there is an index variable also which must be initialized by 0, right? Because we know that the index of the first element is 0, index of the second element is 1, index of the third element is 2. That is why it is important to initialize this index variable by 0. After this, there must be a temp variable which is nothing but a pointer, and it must be assigned with tail next so that it can point to the first node of this list. Then we have a do while loop here. Now here you know that why I am using do while instead of while, right? We can also use while loop, but there is a disadvantage. In while loop, we first have to check the condition and then the procedure inside while loop will get evaluated, right? But in case of do while loop, the procedure inside do while loop will get evaluated first and then the condition will be checked. Now this is important in this case because here, if we check this condition in the first instance, that is, if temp not equal to tail next, then we will get inside this while loop. But let me tell you that here initially temp is equal to tail next. So in the first instance itself, we'll get outside of the while loop. That is why we need a do while loop instead of a while loop. So here we will first evaluate this procedure and then we will check the condition. Otherwise, we will simply get outside of the while loop in the first condition checking itself, right? So here first we will evaluate this procedure. Apart from this, we need this statement also, that is return -1 if element does not exist, okay? If the element we are looking for does not exist, then we will return -1. You can see in this do while loop, we are checking this condition. If temp data is equal to element, then simply return index. Now it might be possible that the element we are looking for is not available in the list. Then we will return -1, okay? Now here first we will check this condition. If temp data is equal to element, then we will return the index of that element. Here you can see that temp data is not equal to element, right? 34 is not equal to 66. Thus, we will come over here. Temp equal to temp next. That means we will move our temp pointer towards right. And then, of course, we will increment the index. So, this becomes 1. Now we will check this condition. Is temp equal to tail next? We know that temp is not equal to tail next. Thus, we can get inside this do while loop. Now we will check this condition. Is temp data equal to element? No, temp data is not equal to element, right? So we will move our temp pointer towards right and we will add 1 to the index. That means it becomes 2. Now we will again check this condition. We know that condition is satisfied, so we'll get inside. We'll again check if temp data is equal to element. We can see over here that temp data is equal to element, right? So this condition is satisfied. So we will simply return index, okay? We know that index is 2. That is, the element we are looking for is the third element of the linked list. If the element we are looking for is not available in the list, then -1 will be returned, okay? Now let's see the complete code in code blocks. So here is the complete code available. We have a struct node declared over here. We have add to empty function, add at end function. Then we have the search element function, and here to the search element function, we are passing the pointer tail and the element, right? So here first the temp pointer is declared and index is also declared, right? We are also checking this condition. If tail is equal to null, then we will return -2. Here you can see we have an int return type. That means we will return some integer, and we know that integer, that is the index, right? Here, if tail is equal to null, then we will return this index -2. Else we will evaluate this line, that is temp equal to tail next. That means we will initialize temp by tail next. Then this do while loop will get evaluated. And if the element we are looking for is not available in the list, then we will simply return -1. And here you can see that first we are asking the user to enter the element. User will enter the element inside the element variable, and then we are calling search element function. Okay, and here you can see that index variable will receive that value. If index is equal to -1, then element not found, right? If index is -2, then linked list is empty. That's why you can see over here, I'm returning -2. If there is no node in the list, then -2 will get returned back to the main function. And here we have to check this. If index is equal to -2, then linked list is empty will get printed on the screen. Else, element %d is at index %d will get printed. That means the element we are looking for is at index number something will get printed on the screen. Okay, let's just execute this code. Let's say I want to search for the element 66. You can see that element 66 is at index 2. That means code is working fine. We have a linked list which consists of these elements 34, 45, 66 and 6. Let's just execute this code once again. Now let's just search for 89. You can see over here that element not found is printed on the screen. Okay, let me just execute this code once again. Let's search for element 6. You can see element 6 is at index 3 and it is true. Let's execute this code once again. And let's search for 34. Yes, element 34 is at index 0. Now let me just remove this linked list. Let's search for the element 90. You can see over here, this message is printed, that is linked list is empty, right? So code is working fine. Okay friends, this is it for now. Thank you for watching this presentation.